All humans are mortal. Socrates is a human, therefore Socrates is mortal. Deduction, the logic that follows itself, the quiet engine of certainty, a machine not built on feeling or guesswork, but on structure, a reasoning so clean, so precise that when the pieces are aligned, the outcome is inevitable. Deductive reasoning is one of the oldest tools the mind has ever used. A form of logic where conclusions aren't suggested, they're required. If your premises are true when your reasoning is sound, then the conclusion doesn't just make sense. It has to be true. No what ifs, no maybes, just consequence. Philosophy, mathematics, computation, law, artificial intelligence. They all bend toward this form of logic because it offers something rare: clarity without compromise. It works like a chain. Each link bound to the last, each conclusion locked to its premise. If one part breaks, the rest fails. But if the chain holds, you can follow it all the way to truth. This is the architecture of deduction. In mathematics, it's the foundation. You don't test if a square is a rectangle by measuring its sides. You deduce it. If all squares have 4 right angles, and all rectangles do too, then the logic locks into place. But here's where things begin to shift. Deduction doesn't create truth. It transfers it, moves it from one statement to the next, like current through a circuit. But if the power source, the premise, is flawed, the light at the end might shine bright, but it will still be false. Take this. All fish can fly. Goldfish are fish. Therefore, goldfish can fly. Perfect logic, faulty input, a castle built on sand. It stands, but it shouldn't. This is the paradox of deduction. It promises certainty, but only from a place where certainty already exists. Cannot find truth on its own, only follow the trail laid out before it. That's why it's often paired with induction, with observation, with experience. Induction shows us where to begin. Deduction tells us where it leads, but imagine now a future where minds evolve beyond ours, where artificial intelligence, trained on data vast enough to swallow centuries, operates not with human hunches, but with pure deductive structure. These systems wouldn't reason like we do. They wouldn't hesitate. They wouldn't guess. They would deduce from axioms too complex for our species to even articulate. Imagine a logic network layered across planets where truth isn't debated but unfolded, step by step, layer by layer, like a fractal in motion. A universe of machines reasoning deductively at scales we can't follow, constructing moral systems, legal systems, scientific models, all from unbreakable premises encoded in languages we haven't invented yet. Or perhaps they begin with flawed premises too, but they detect the contradiction before it blooms, because their architecture doesn't allow for self-deception. Every contradiction, every loop, every paradox, flagged, traced, resolved. They will build cathedrals of reason in milliseconds. And we will walk through them like visitors in an alien museum, marveling at the paths we never took, the logic we never saw. But here in our time, deduction is still a quiet tool, a way of stepping carefully, clearly, through thought, a way of asking, if this is true, what else must be? It's not the whole story, but it's the backbone, the line that runs through every serious thought we've ever trusted. No shortcuts, no leaps of faith, just the clean, cold elegance of a mind following itself,